Greetings, my movie ghouls. Welcome to our final night of our Halloween countdown, 31 Days of Horror. I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. I'm joined again by Mrs. Movie Geek. So, tonight, after 30 films this month, we're now on to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And it's a return to the Michael Myers story from after trying to split off into a sort of like serial movies with the Season of the Witch. And you know what? I wasn't really looking forward to this. I thought it was going to be a little bit shit. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
No, it was good.
The one thing that I didn't like, the mask seemed a little bit off. A little bit too white.
Like a cheaper mask,
yeah.
Isn't it? Like a cheap version that you buy in town.
And I don't know if the guy playing the Shape was the same guy from the first one, but he seemed smaller.
Thinner and little, yeah.
But then again, I suppose he's supposed to have been in a coma for what, 10 years?
For ages and almost burned to death and shot and all the rest of it.
So yeah, I don't know, but no, I enjoyed it. Do you want to tell them what you thought?
Yeah, I mean, it starts in the asylum, and he's being transferred the night before Halloween, as you would, and they listen to him like, yeah, let's get him gone, and he's all wrapped up, isn't he? He's a burns victim, and the ambulance goes, it kills everyone in the ambulance, all the ambulance crew, and the ambulance is parked outside the house in his hometown where his niece is, so Jamie Lee Curtis's niece, so his sister.
No, it's her daughter.
Yeah, I know, I was about to say that.
Oh, what did you say?
Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter, his niece.
Yeah, I thought you said Jamie Lee Curtis's niece.
No, I don't think I did, I could have done.
We'll check.
We'll just cut all that out because that's totally shit.
No, I think he said niece. Jamie Lee Curtis's
we'll
niece.
Cut it all out. So where were we?
We'll just say that outside the.
So the ambulance is outside the house, and the original sister of Michael Myers, can't remember her name, but Jamie Lee Curtis is the actress. Her daughter is now residing with the aunt and uncle, and he finds out about it because obviously they dropped that clown at the hospital in front of him.
And that's what wakes him up.
Yeah. So he obviously makes his way straight there because he's miraculously recovered. And it kind of all is around her and what they keep saying is a big sister. So even though I'm assuming it's a cousin or something, some relative, they're looking after her. And the girl has night terrors constantly. She's always waking up screaming, seeing him. But I said to you, how would she know what he looks like? Because I think she was only meant to be like 9 or 10. So I don't know how she knows.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's supposed to be.
And it's not like they could have the internet back in 1988.
Well, even the cop says he was put away before she was even born. So unless it's just the memories from Laurie Strode, and for some reason she has pictures of him as a child.
Yeah. Which
doesn't make sense.
No, there's a few, but yeah, I mean, it's a classic Halloween movie. I enjoyed it, and you even get to see the people trick or treating. That's what I always liked about these movies. Like, these all houses decorated and all the kids out trick or treating. And I did enjoy it. You had your normal scene where somebody starts to get their titties and ass out, and it was the big sister's boyfriend is getting off with somebody else. But that was about it for that, and then. I kind of like the way they cut the town off, and like the power goes out because he basically chucks a worker onto the pylons and he kills him.
That's very nice.
So all that goes out. He's killed all the police because Donald Pleasence
is back. Yeah,
he rocks up into the police station, manages to talk the new sheriff into going with him, but everybody else left at the police station is killed by Michael.
Yeah. So he's got a proper plan going.
They then put out curfew as well in town, so a local bar owner's ringing the police, like, try to understand why there's a curfew.
Yeah.
Can't get through, so instantly knows something's wrong. It's like, right, they never like ring, let's go.
Let's go. And
so they're kind of like a mob, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you feel like they're in the middle of nowhere and they're closed off this town and they're at the mercy of Michael. And it does go on a little bit like these always do.
From place to place.
And he's so strong. He's just so strong.
He's not supernatural, is he?
Well, he must be in this because it just rams people through walls and stuff.
He uses a rifle to impale someone on a door quite high up.
Yeah.
And but I don't know if he's supposed to be supernatural. I know Jason becomes supernatural.
Well, he must be. He must be something.
Yeah.
But I mean, it gets to the point where he's just chasing these two down and kills everybody who's trying to stop them.
Yeah.
They then have a shootout, don't they, with him? And this is the
part?
bit. Which part?
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
And they shoot like mad, and he's being hit as well as all the other stuff. Must have been numerous times.
Oh yeah.
And then he falls backwards and down a well.
And gets covered in a well.
Yeah.
So he's dead, and he's buried as well.
Dead and buried.
Dead and buried, right? So there's no more films after this. But what I liked about this, and we are going spoilers because it is from 1988. Is it Jamie? Jamie's a little kid. So his niece, before he's shot to death, she goes up to him and holds his hand, and then the cop shouts for her to get away from him. He gets up, tries to kill her again, then gets shot, falls down the well. And then the end scene, the closing scene. And bear in mind, I haven't seen the next one, so I don't know where it goes. Jamie is wearing pretty much the same outfit as Michael Myers did when he first killed. And it's almost like a remake of that scene. And she then goes the same way. And brilliant acting from Pleasence. He goes up the stairs, he sees her, she's covered in blood, and he's like, no! And he's got a gun, he's about to shoot her, and the cop grabs it from his hand, and then he's like, whoa!
She's just killed her, not stepmom, but whatever relation it is to her. And she's just stood there dripping in blood, doing the heavy breathing that Michael did from the first film.
Now, I don't know.
And that was it. It was like, it was weird though, because it's like the point, I knew he was going to fall down a well, and I knew the girl turned mental at the end, so I was like, I must have watched it, but I don't remember anything about
Turned
it.
mental.
She went mental.
Now, I don't, like I say, I haven't seen the next one, so I don't know where it goes. I know Michael Myers comes back somehow. But what happens to this girl?
I can't
Does she come back?
We'll
or
have to watch it.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. That's what I mean. I wasn't expecting much from this film, but it turned out it was quite interesting, and it's left something open for me to want to go back to watch.
Yeah, it was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, it was.
They're never going to make you sit and ponder and pull all the stops out, but it is. They're just classic, and the music is brilliant. You can't beat the music.
No, you can't. You can't. And one of the things I need to find out, and I'm going to look it up after we finish this, I want to know what came first. Was it this or Friday the 13th, the final chapter? Because they seem to have the same trajectory. So you had Corey Feldman in that Friday the 13th film, who then there was a suggestion that he was going the same route as Jason. And then you've got this one with Jamie going the same way as Michael. So they're very, very similar. I don't know who's copying who. How many pumpkins would you give it?
I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10.
7 pumpkins. Now for the final trip to my pumpkin patch, I'm gonna give it. I don't know. I did enjoy it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I really did enjoy that film. Yeah. They are the good quality films. They're cheesy, but they are entertaining. You can watch them.
Yeah, they are.
And they do work on Halloween.
Watch them for Halloween. Yeah. They just work. Yeah.
I was thinking about that before. I was like, I remember when like BBC or something like that would show them. Yeah. And you'd be like, you'd just watch what was on. It's always the first one.
You always sat and waited up because you'd watch it, because they never used to play much stuff like that, did they?
Oh well. So that's it for this year. Look out for something special coming. I'm not too sure when it will be. It'll either be later today or in a couple of days when it's finished. But thank you for watching. If you have watched all of the 31 Days of Horror, we will see you again next year for our Halloween countdown. And look out for some more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
That was last year.
I know.
Halloween 4, The Return of...